So you're posting videos, but nobody is watching them. Your last video got like 47 views, and 12 of those views were you just checking to make sure that the video was working. In the next 10 minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how to fix this. This is the real system that I built to build 2 7-figure businesses on YouTube, over 300,000 subscribers, over 21 million long-form organic views on my main channel. So let's figure out why your channel isn't working and finally fix it. So let's start with the obvious. Why no one's watching your videos? It's not your gear, it's not the algorithm, you're not shadow banned, and you're certainly not cursed. There's 3 main reasons why channels typically get stuck, and you're probably dealing with all 3 of them. Problem number 1 being you picked bad topics. Go to your channel right now. Pull it up in another tab. Look at the last 10 videos that you uploaded. How many of the titles start with how to XYZ, why you should XYZ, 5 ways to, or 6 steps to? You get the picture, something like that. If fewer than 7 out of 10 start that way, you, my friend, have a topic problem. Here's how to fix that quickly. Type your main topic into the YouTube search bar, but don't press enter. Take a screenshot of every auto-completed suggestion that shows up. Those are the topics that people actually search for. Use them. All right, so problem number 2 is that you think more videos equal more growth. And I kind of understand that. That might have been the case years and years ago, but more videos doesn't mean more growth. Let me be real. Posting every day with no plan just makes you more easily forgettable. And we don't want that. I don't want that for you. Hopefully you don't want that. I recently spoke to a business owner, Monday, and he was dead set on posting 3 videos a week on his channel to get it revived. I got to breathe new life into this thing, Adam. His last upload was more than 8 months ago, and even back then when he considered himself consistent, he was posting every few weeks, not even days, every few weeks. Just because something sounds good as a goal doesn't mean that it serves you or your business. Consistency isn't about posting a lot. It's about building trust with your audience through consistent content that they can depend on. Now, problem number 3 is you share facts and not change or transformation. If someone watches your video and thinks, cool facts, bro, then does nothing different, then you failed. Facts are boring. Facts, anybody can find that on ChatGPT or whatever, Google. Actual change builds subscribers, guys. Ask yourself, after watching this, what are they going to do differently? If you can't answer that, your video isn't helping anyone. It's just trying to fuel your ego, and it's going to lead to disappointment. Now, let me show you exactly how to turn your channel around step by step. This is the exact same system that I've used with paying clients to get results very, very quickly, so take notes. Day 1, pick your lane. Answer these 4 questions. What problem do I solve? And for who exactly? What change do I create? And why should they trust me? An example of a bad answer here would be, I help people with business. Yeah, so do everybody else, bro. A good response would be, I help freelance designers get $5,000 clients with cold email. Get specific. The more specific, the better it's going to serve you. Now, day 2 is copy what works. And before you pass judgment or leave some snarky remark in the comments below, I want you guys to find 3 channels with 50,000 subscribers in your space or more. If you're in a very small niche, a small space, find a channel maybe with 10 or 20,000 and you can model that. Study these 4 things on that channel. Their top videos from the last 90 days. Their title style, their thumbnail style, the average video length. I want you to look for patterns across all of these things. That's your guide. I'm not telling you to copy anyone or become a clone of another creator. I'm telling you that success leaves clues, and by modeling what's proven to work, then making it your own, you'll find momentum much quicker. Look at Kobe Bryant, rest in peace. He studied Michael Jordan. Look at John Mayer. He studied Stevie Ray Vaughan and Jimi Hendrix and Eric Clapton. Look at famous director Christopher Nolan. He studied Stanley Kubrick. The list goes on, and I can give a million different examples, but if you look at the biggest names in the world, if you want to be a pro, you need to take it seriously. Now, day 3 is finding 10 great topics. Use that YouTube search autocomplete with these. Your topic plus how to. Your topic plus why. Your topic plus mistakes. Your topic plus best way to. Best way, fill in the blank, and take screenshots. Then from there, pick 10 ideas that show up that you can teach. And these are your next 10 videos. Okay, so day 4 is building your thumbnail style. Every good thumbnail has your face on the left or right third. I prefer on the right third because that little time box that pops up in a preview cuts off images and cuts off text. So have big, bold text with a maximum of 4 or 5 words. There's really no caveat here where you can add a bunch more words, because think about it, a thumbnail, literally the size of a thumbnail, as that text gets smaller and smaller and smaller, it gets incredibly hard to read. Are there texts, are there thumbnails that have 7 words? Sure. But as a rule of thumb, 3 to 5 typically. Make it bold, get to the point, make it interesting. Obviously bright colors or contrast, bright reds and oranges and yellows and maybe even a bright green. One clear focal point, one template like this, guys, built in Photoshop or Canva that you can use in all of your videos is going to save you so much time, even though upfront it might take a little bit of time to put together. It's well worth the effort, the time, and attention that you put into it. Familiarity builds trust. Keep that in mind. Now, day 5 is learning the perfect video plan, right? Obviously, there's a little bit of luck involved, but if we do it strategically and we do it with intention, these videos are going to perform, statistically speaking, much better than just throwing stuff up against the wall hoping that it sticks. So every video needs at least 4 parts. That opening hook. What's the problem? What's in it for them? What are you going to give them, right? Bring them in, get them interested and intrigued. You obviously need trust and stakes in every video. And I'm not talking about Omaha steaks. I'm talking about stakes, like why they should listen, what's in it for them, why should they trust you, what happens if they don't. The third thing, obviously, you need to push them into the main value. Teach those steps, teach the system, teach your perspective. First, next, finally, step 1, step 2, step 3. I break this all down in a framework that I call the binge method. Let me know in the comments below if you want me to do a dedicated video to perfect script writing and detailed outlines. Let me know, and I'd love to do that for you. The last thing that every great video needs is a close. The last 20% of that video needs to end in momentum and give one clear next step. I will tell everybody till I'm blue in the face, you need to end in momentum and get them to your next video. Don't send them off the platform to a lead magnet. Don't send them off the platform to your website or Instagram or TikTok. Get them to another one of your videos if you want YouTube to unlock your channel and blow it up and show your stuff to everybody. Now on day 6, you should set up your systems, right? Film in the same location every time. Set up the light or get in front of a window. Write down the hook word for word. Don't wing it. Keep your editing simple, not overwhelming. Clean cuts, maybe some text that pops up here and there. All the editors have templates. Maybe just use those to start. Add a reminder to subscribe to the channel around the 2-minute mark, whether you say it out loud, whether you have a little animation pop up, maybe you just have text that says, please subscribe, whatever that looks like at the 2-minute mark. Keep in mind that as you get into a rhythm and you get better and faster at all of this, you can expand and switch it up from there. I just am focused so much in this video on helping you get unstuck and getting into momentum. We don't want to be fancy. We want to find a system that works for you, get into momentum with the consistency, and then you can expand. So many people try to expand day 1. They have all these different ideas and they want to shoot here and shoot there and shoot here and shoot there, that it's too much to process and it never happens. Right? If you're talking gear, for example, you see some cameras and stuff back here, just use your phone. If that's what you have, just use it. The mic on your phone is fine. If you have a cheap USB-C mic that goes into your phone, awesome. Use a tripod so it's not shaky. Light it well, window, cheap lights off Amazon, that's enough. There's a million tutorials on YouTube on how to shoot with just what you have. And as I'm always saying, those of you who've been rocking with me for a long time, use what you have until what you have pays for what you want. Don't overcomplicate things. Now, day number 7 is post with purpose. Pick one research topic. Use your thumbnail template that we talked about earlier. Follow your structure. End with one strong next step. Don't just post content, post with a purpose. Look, fixing your channel is just the start. Next, you need to track the right numbers, because if you're just chasing the subs and the views, then as my grandfather would say, you're flying blind. Here's what actually matters. The primary metrics, click-through rate or CTR. You need to aim for at least 4%. If it's higher than that, it's probably going to be shown to a lot of people, as long as the next thing, which is average view duration or AVD, is up over 40%. Some of my videos only hit 28 to 35%. Admittedly, not every video you do is going to be a home run, but if your eye is on trying to get 50% or over 40% of the people at the 50% mark, it's a lot of different percentages. If you have a 10-minute video, try to get 40% of your viewers to the 5-minute mark. Now, some of the secondary metrics to consider are comments per 100 views. How many comments are you getting per 100 views? If it's over 2%, you're doing pretty good. Obviously, the higher that number is, the better, but anything under 2% just means that your video is not engaging. Nobody is called to speak on it or ask a question or say thank you or anything like that. And if you don't have comments, that's a negative lever when it comes to the triggers that YouTube uses to show it to more people. Now, the next would be how many new subs per 100 views are you getting? If it's under a half of a percentage, which sounds ridiculous, but if every 200 views you're getting a subscriber, that's actually pretty good, especially early on. Now, when you have hundreds of thousands of views, the numbers go up, right? But anything under a half of a percentage, or really 1%, just means that People aren't finding value in you, your video, the way you have it structured, not you per se personally, but we want people to be subscribing based on the views, based on what they feel when they watch our content. Here's the thing. I know that there are a lot of YouTube experts out there that just grow a channel, telling people how to grow channels. I've actually done this. I've been in the dirt. I have a channel with over 300,000 subscribers that have made multiple 7 figures. I'm telling you what actually matters. We need to ignore the vanity metrics because we need to focus on signals that tell you who actually care. We're not trying to get a cajillion views over surface level content that doesn't serve us, doesn't serve our business, doesn't serve our goals. And here's where it gets fun. How do you turn one winning video into 6 winning videos? This is how you scale fast without burning out, and it's a process that's super simple. If you find one good video that's performing very well on your channel, take that one good video and turn it into a deeper version, a beginner version, an advanced version, a common mistakes version, and a tools resources version. And if you want to go a step above and beyond, a real-world example or a case study maybe from somebody that you've worked with or somebody that you admire that you break down their system. One great idea turns into 6 great uploads. And you guys have seen other creators do this. The tools that I need to do this based on something that they talked about. If I had to start over, I would do XYZ. This is how it works. You find something that works and you expand. You give them all of the different angles before you move on. Now, here's the part where most people screw this up. They binge watch videos and feel motivated, and then they go right back to doing nothing. So please don't let that be you. Now, speaking of accountability, in the comments below, let me know right now that you're going to start this 7-day plan. Let me know right now how many subscribers you have, when you started your YouTube channel, and how many videos you've posted in the last 30 days. We need to keep each other accountable. Then we could follow back up in 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, and see how the 7-day plan has kicked you into momentum. This is where it starts, guys, today. And then tomorrow, and then the next one. And before you know it, the 7 days are up. You have a structured channel. You know what you're going to be shooting, and you have a clear vision. And if you guys have any questions about YouTube growth, why you're stuck, if something is frustrating you, let me know in the comments. I will personally answer at least the first 50 comments on this video, if not more. I love being connected with you guys and the community that we're building here. If you want to get into momentum even faster, I have a video right here that I just pulled back the curtain and dialed everything in for you to take advantage of. So definitely check that out. If you haven't yet, click that little subscribe button to join the channel family here. I appreciate you watching, and until next time, go get to work.